Write the number 120 in scientific notation. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write the original problem, which is 120. After that, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to place the decimal in the spot that would be appropriate to put it in scientific form. And the first thing you have to understand is that I'm going to put the decimal between the 1 and the 2, and you will always have one digit to the left of where the decimal is. Well, let me say that again, one digit. So the number that's here, we have a 1, but it could be a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that would be acceptable right here. You can't have 10. That's a 2-digit number. Couldn't have 100. Again, that would be a 3-digit number. So you can only have one digit here, 1 through 9. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to rewrite 120 as 1.29. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my red marker here to kind of move the decimal back to its original spot. 1, 2 spots. And by moving it back to its original spot, that's going to let me know what the exponent is. Or I suppose another way of thinking about it is that 120 is a bigger number. So you know that the exponent's going to be a positive. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1.2, don't need the 0 here, times 10, and then we moved it 2 places to the right, or this is going to be a rather large number, so it's 120, and that's our solution. So we're going to put 1.2 times 10 to the power of 2. Again, positive exponents make numbers bigger, so that kind of makes sense that it would be a positive exponent. Let's try another number. So again, we're going to rewrite with the original problem. I'm going to put 7,400. I'm going to switch over to red, and then I'm going to go ahead and place the decimal between the 7 and the 4. And again, you can only have one digit, one place to the left of the decimal. And this falls between our criteria of 1 through 9. Again, it can't be 10, 11, it can't be 2 digits, one digit only. So I'm going to start by moving it now 2 or 3 places to the right. 1, 2, 3. And that movement back to its original spot is going to let us know what the exponent is. Or you could have started and said, well, 7,400, that's a big number. So when I rewrite it in scientific, that's going to tell me that it's going to be a positive exponent. So I've got 7.4. And again, the zeros here we don't need those. So I'm going to put 7.4 times 10 to the power of, and let's say we moved it 1, 2, 3 places to the right. Or you just knew it was a positive exponent because 7,400 was a larger number. So here we go, 7.4 times 10 to the power of 3. And let's go ahead and box our final answer. Did we box our final answer on this one here? No, we didn't. Let's go back to that. All right, cool. All right, so there you have it. When you have positive exponents, let's try smaller numbers. So notice over here we have a decimal implied already. And so this is probably going to yield us a negative exponent because the number is rather small. So again, step number 1, write the original problem. So I'm going to go ahead and write 0. Here, let me see. Decimal 031. Or I guess if you wanted to just put just the decimal 031, that's fine. Next, I'm going to switch over to red. And again, we want to have the decimal so that it only has one digit to the left. So I'm going to put it between the 3 and the 1 right here. So again, the digit to the left, it can be a 1 through 9. And in this case, it's a 3, so that's fine. And now if I was to move the decimal back, that would tell me what my power is. So I'd move 1, 2 spots to the left. So I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it now in scientific form. It's going to be 3.1 times 10. And then the place that I moved it 2 places to the left, that's going to give me my negative 2 exponent. Or again, you could look at it and say, well, obviously this is a small number. So when I move it 2 places to the left, it's also going to be a negative exponent. So I'm going to put 3 point, here I can do better than that. I'm going to put 3.1 times 10 to the power of negative 2. And let's box our final answer as well. And let's try one more example. So let's get something. So obviously, again, this is going to be a rather small number. So let's go ahead and see if we can rewrite it. So I'm going to put 0 decimal, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have 2, 9. I hope you realize that the decimal needs to be placed between the 2 and the 9 because we can only have one digit to the left, and that digit to the left is going to be a 2. Again, the number here can be 1 through 9. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and count our spots moving back to the left. And so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we've got 6 spaces. So I could come over here and say, well, I know that's going to be a negative 6 because the number is rather small. Go for it. So now I'm going to rewrite it as 2.9 times 10 to the power of negative 6. Let's put that in there, and it's literally as easy as that. So it's writing the original number, moving the decimal back, and then rewrite it in scientific, and that's pretty much it. So hopefully you found this helpful. If not, I'd say watch the video one more time, and then, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching.